A sword touched his neck, but he didn't blink. He should have been terrified. He should have begged for life, but instead he smiled. This is not just a Zen story. This is the kind of power that makes fear bow down. Fear. It controls decisions. It steals dreams. And sometimes it arrives holding a sword. But what happens when a human being refuses to fear even death? Today I'll tell you a story, not just a Zen parable, but a story of how one silent monk changed everything, with nothing but his presence. A long time ago, hidden among the snowy mountains of Japan, there stood a monastery known for one thing: peace. But peace doesn't come without discipline, and one monk, Tetsuo, was the most disciplined of them all. While others laughed or panicked or cried, Tetsuo was different, calm, silent, like a still lake that doesn't move even when stones are thrown. One afternoon, a message arrived. Raiders had been seen nearby. Violent men, no mercy, no logic, just destruction. The monastery froze in fear. Doors were locked, scrolls hidden, statues protected, but not Tetsuo. While others trembled, Tetsuo sat in the center of the courtyard, cross-legged, eyes closed, breathing like the wind. The head monk rushed to him and cried, "Why are you not hiding? Are you not afraid?" Tetsuo opened his eyes slowly and replied, "Fear is a visitor. I do not serve tea to visitors who bring chaos." That night, fire lit up the mountain as the raiders arrived. They kicked open the gates, shouted, laughed, weapons drawn, and then they stopped. In the middle of the chaos, one man sat still, unmoved, unbothered, like the storm itself was waiting for him to move. Their leader stepped forward and held a sword to Tetsuo's throat. "Are you not afraid of death, old man?" he growled. Tetsuo looked up. "I meet death every day, in the form of fear. Compared to that, your sword is nothing." Silence. The kind of silence that shakes even the cruelest of men. The raider's hand trembled, and then he dropped the sword. Something happened in that moment. The men who came to burn and break suddenly sat down. They didn't know why. They just knew they couldn't touch him. Tetsuo never lifted a hand, never said a threat. And yet, his presence felt more dangerous than 100 soldiers. That night, no one died. Not a single drop of blood fell, because one man chose to face fear with silence, not swords. Fear controls most people. It makes you run from dreams, doubt yourself, and overthink everything. But when you stop giving fear power, you take it back. You don't need to fight fear. You just need to stop feeding it. Be still, be present, be like Tetsuo. So the next time fear grabs you by the neck, don't run, don't scream, look it in the eye, and smile, because nothing scares fear more than the human who has nothing left to fear. If this story made you feel something, don't let it fade. Share it with someone stuck in fear, someone who forgot their strength. And subscribe for more powerful Zen stories and life lessons, because fear doesn't need to be your story. Courage can be.